What you're about to play is not the first dungeon I have ever designed. However, it is the first one I have designed to actually be played. So given that, it turned out remarkably well. But yeah. So anyway, welcome everyone to Pathfinding Shattered Star. So, we begin today at Hyde Marsh Manor. So it's been a little while, like basically downtime, since you since the whole kerfuffle of that was the last adventure.
Oh, we should have done loot. I forgot about that. My bad.
Well, rip.
So you guys have been called back to Hyde March Manor once again. Because, as Sheila Hydemarch tells you, something urgent has come up. Precisely the kind of thing you collected the Shattered Star to deal with. There's word from the hold of Belkzen. A large force has conquered a large portion of it. According to... And there's reason to believe that the entity heading this force, powerful lich, intends to resurrect Zutha, the Rune Lord of Gluttony.
Yeah, my character is going to look rather distressed at that, considering how powerful he was, or she, I mean.
No, Gluttony was a dude.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking of Sloth. Sorry.
Or I think Sloth was a dude as well. But
wasn't it a blue dragon?
No, none of them were. They were all humans. Anyways. Now. So. Divinations on our part have confirmed that this is indeed the case. We don't know precisely where the Lich is, but we have a best guess. If he's trying to resurrect Zutha, he'd most likely be at Zutha's crypt. An old friend of yours, a shield archon called Blink, made some deals with a powerful servant of Aspu, the dragon god, to work out precisely where Zutha is buried. He's in a dungeon in the she shouldn't call it a dungeon. He's in a complex in the hold of Belkzen called the Cenotaph, one that has long been sealed away. Entering it wasn't extremely difficult, and since time was of the essence, the Paragon of the Worm was able to arrange for your transportation most of the way down without having to trek through floor after floor of dungeon. We should be able to get you relatively close to Zutha's actual coffin.
Okay, then.
I believe I am prepared.
Do you have any questions?
What type? I mean,
I'll let you make a knowledge history check to know about the cenotaph.
yeah, that works. I'm going through the item list now.
Could I get a link to that?
Sure.
I do not have history.
Yeah, so it's 33 on history.
So, you know that the cenotaph is a large tower from Aslanti times in what is now the hold of Belkzen.
Okay.
The Whispering Tyrant, Tarbafon, attempted to conquer it, but he failed and his armies wound up trapped inside. Or a portion of his armies, not all of them. And besides them, there would also be guardians from the time of Aslant itself.
Good to know.
So, anything else?
Well, yeah, my my question would have been what's in the area, but that's been taken care of.
It is near the specific mountain range in Belkzen. I actually don't have the name of that mountain range right here, but yeah, so you know where to find it. Is there any reason not to move you to that tabletop?
Not that I'm aware of. Anyone?
No, I don't see any reason not to.
Okay.
Okay. So. Okay. I'm gonna arrange you, to make it easier, because you should see blackness.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Actually, I was going to call dibs on the Spindle of Perfect Knowledge, but if somebody else wants it. Because I was only going to use it for a tactical reason, and I can instruct that.
I had no plans for it.
It'd probably be good for either Darby or Henrik.
Yeah,
Spindle of perfect knowledge.
I haven't actually looked it up.
yeah.
So,
Headband
let's
of
see.
all mental stats +4, comprehend languages, something else, and telepathy for 100 feet.
suppose. I don't really do much in the way of skills in the first place, though.
Yeah, I don't have any use for charisma. I already have stuff for int and wisdom.
Yeah, I've been specifically
Yeah.
not taking mental stat items, so
Yeah, telepathy would be the only thing I'd be interested in, and that I don't have anything specifically like I would use it for. So that's why I was like, I think that's why I decided like basically
so
no use.
real quickly, what that's useful for is if you see a statue or whatever, basically you can mentally ping it to see if it's alive or if it's capable of thought.
Mm-hmm. But no, the language abilities are the only things I would be interested in, and I can get that a hell of a lot cheaper.
Yeah, it's an artifact.
Whoa,
But
whoa, 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 whoa! That's no qual full play. Can we further enchant this if we have enough money?
we have enough money to do pretty much anything at this point.
Oh my god, I'm calling dibs. It's like
All right,
it's
we
like
should-
mithril, but better.
We should continue.
Yeah, we'll retcon this after for next session.
Mhm.
Is that okay with everybody, Puppy?
Well, ballpark figure,
yeah.
we're talking about a lot of money, right? So if I have
oh.
something for around 20,000, then
You should have at least
Yeah.
200,000, 150,000, something like that.
okay. I'm gonna go in the negative a little bit, but not enough that it's over.
Let me just do a quick calc just to give someone. So 800, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and you can also, you can work on things as you're waiting for your turns and such.
Mhm.
So, you go down. This room. This room is walled in very finely worked marble. It's actually a very well made room, as it were. You can see, well, you can't see, but the floor is nice.
Mhm.
The walls are like this white marble. It's very opulent. You can't actually, and you can kind of faintly make out a some kind of glyph design, almost like kind of like a teleportation circle.
Okay.
And there is a door to your north.
So the room is just our size.
Yeah, it's 3x3. It winds up being exactly. This dungeon. One mistake I made in designing this dungeon is that everything should be bigger. But yeah, it's slate. So
Okay, so there's a door to the north.
yeah.
Kevin, you're closest to the door.
Sure, I can open close it.
Okay. So let me hold on one second. I'm gonna have you make a perception check.
Okay.
Every turn.
Okay.
48. That's a pretty good perception.
Yeah.
You probably see it. Crap, where are you? La la la. I thought Okay, this is organized weird. I thought I knew where this was. There you are. Yeah, you with 48, even though you didn't check, I'll say you do notice the trap in the door. it's rigged to launch a spear at you.
Oh shit.
It's either a really thick door or a really tiny spear.
Hmm.
Hmm.
So I don't know if
Or what I say spear. You can tell that it's rigged to like launch a weapon at you. Like there's a weapon just behind it, and if you open it, then it's designed to launch it at you. Kind of like a gun behind a door type
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, okay.
mhm. So it looks like Selena can't get out of the way of the door. Is there?
Wow, surely
Height?
there's an outside. Or did we teleport in?
We teleported here.
Both. There is an outside, but it's way up. You're very deep underground. There is actually a staircase under Leon if you want to go all the way back up and fight through floor after floor after floor in reverse.
Well, if at least
Did you plan for that? Because we could totally do that.
No, I did not plan for that.
at least if Selena could just like go on the staircase just so that we could trigger the trap and then.
Well, there's a really simple way of doing this. I slide a spy eye under the door. Is it like a wire spring trap?
Um,
Or I should say, is it magical? Just by
It is.
noting.
it's not magical.
Okay. So then I mage hand the spear out of the mechanism and then,
I doubt
so it's on the ground.
You know what? I'll accept it. You're level 18 now.
I've got other ways to deal with
Alternatively,
this if you
we
really
have
want
these
me to.
50 wayfinders that can just magic us through a door, or through a wall, or
Well,
whatever.
I mean, the alternative was take a really tiny knife and cut the wire on the other side of the door with mage hand until it flings the spear at the door and then we open it.
Alternate plan. Open door, face tank spear.
Good point.
But yeah. Trap is presumably
Yeah.
disabled.
Yeah. So, the door is opened. And you see that there are, in fact, critters inside. And the critters see you, and you get the sense that they don't like you. Roll initiative.
Okay.
I forgot I don't have a button for that on this game.
There we go. Yeah, I'm going last.
Okay. Darby?
I got a 15 on natural 1.
Belloc?
27.
10.
Alan?
Preemptive call.
19.
Okay.
It's okay, though.
Yeah. So, one of them actually does get to go first. This is not something that happens often. And her. He is actually going to move into your room. He's gonna look at you four, or there's 4 of you that are adjacent to him. Okay, he would, and as he went over, he cast a spell, and then he held a charge. You know how that goes. And he's gonna go after one of you 4 randomly. You, Talon, and you are not able to recognize the spell.
Mhm.
But he gets to make touch attack, and I'll need a fortitude save if he hits, which he probably will. So. I'm completely sure that bonus is right, but it doesn't matter because you.
Well, probably hits on a 1 or hits on a 2,
Mhm.
regardless.
Yeah, he hits on a 2, so. Okay, so you successfully save. This causes you to take significantly less damage. $27 points of negative energy damage.
Yikes.
Okay.
And actually, roll the fortitude save again, because I've one thing I forgot about. Okay, yeah. So winds up being Red here gets turn as well. He's gonna step to here and wait. Felloc.
Okay, well, I got lots of fun options. I don't really know how. Do these stay looking at them? Do they seem like they have some kind of natural attack or weapon that are going to hit me with?
They have scythes.
Besides, okay. Well, I'm a stupid brave guy, so I'm going to move over there, provoking 2 attacks of opportunity from red and gold.
You do need to make an acrobatics check to get through the square.
I can just go up though, can't I?
The door isn't necessarily that high.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, so then, I see. So so the door is just the one that gold is in front of.
Yeah.
In that case, yeah, I didn't know that. I'll just full attack gold then, taking the attack of opportunity. Lowest is 24.
-5. 24 doesn't hit.
32.
Yes.
Okay. So that is
41 hit you?
yes.
Okay. Again, so. $35 points of damage. And I need a fortitude save.
All right. That one.
Okay. And I'm actually, again, for reasons, I'm gonna have you. Could you click your attack macro again? For me. Please and thank you. Okay. So. Okay, so the nat 1, it's energy drained, so 2 negative levels.
Oh shit. Negative levels. That's what that does off the top of my head.
Okay. So and then I'm gonna check the
Basically
hits.
a -1 on every roll and -1 hit point per level.
Okay, thanks.
So spell combat and many shot will hit. And we'll have you just use the damage from the second one because it's right there.
Okay. So that'd be plus 60. So that'd be 82 from spell combat and 78 from mini shot. 160 points.
All right.
So down 105.
I'm seeing how much damage he's doing, and I'm like, are these things balanced? And then I see that, and I'm like, oh, right, you do as much. Talon.
Yeah. There's one adjacent. How injured is he?
He's been hit. He doesn't look fine.
Okay. Well, being that they are medium-sized, I am gonna try to charge through to there. So charging the blue one and overrunning this one on the way.
Okay, roll the combat maneuver twice, please.
Sure.
And you trigger ready to action
I figured.
from... He's actually going to attack Selena, who therefore...
Well, let's hold off on the ready to attack until we see if I actually overrun this guy.
Okay, yeah, we should. You're right.
Right, so CMB here, there's a +8 when overrunning.
Okay.
If I beat by 5, he's knocked prone.
Okay.
Which
Again?
provokes.
Oh,
Oh,
let's
right,
say-
you wanted 2 rolls.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
48 if this is worst of 2.
Yeah, you're able to manage it. So, attack roll against Selena.
Right. That means he gets knocked prone, which provokes.
From him?
Yeah.
He does not seem to make an attack.
No, I'm saying he provokes when he is not
Ah, okay. So, roll twice.
prone. Right. This is longsword attack on the provoke.
Yes and yes. And we'll take damage from the first one.
This is bite attack on the provoke.
Yes and yes, and we'll take damage from the first one, so... That's
If any of you have melee weapons drawn and are not flat-footed, then he provokes full stop. Like
That
anyone
does-
that threatens can take an attack of opportunity.
That does not appear to apply to anyone. Anyways, I need 2 fortitude saves from Selena.
Sure.
Yeah, both. Good.
Okay.
And it occurs to me spell resistance applies, so I'm gonna have to roll against that.
What sort of effect is this?
Necromancy, it's a death effect.
Okay.
It's physical wail of the banshee. It's finger of death.
Right.
Anyways, so if 22 pierces her spell resistance, then she takes
doesn't.
28. Okay, so just nothing happens.
Okay. So the charge goes through.
Yes.
Then we're looking at a spirited charge attack. And hounds rolls.
And same deal. I'll have a knowledge religion check.
You want them all again?
Yeah, with the attacks. and will take damage from the second. Okay. So everything but the natural one in the second set will hit. You're attacking red or blue.
I am charging the blue.
Okay. Is flat-footed, but that doesn't matter because you did so much. By the way, I've not mentioned this until now because I wasn't able to verify it. Someone at my Sunday Pathfinder group thinks that mounts can't attack on the round that a charge is made.
That's relevant to horses, but even then, it still makes one hoof attack normally.
Well, they have
If it
pounds.
has-
They could.
If it has pounds, then everything goes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, you do a bunch of damage to blue.
I'm happy to say otherwise if you have a source to cite, but other than that, I gotta look at
Yeah.
pounds.
Yeah.
If you have pounds, then yeah, then by definition, if you charge, you can full attack or do all your natural attacks at least.
Yeah. I mean, the mounted combat rules have some ambivalence and some gray area, especially with regard to combined action versus disparate action, but I don't know. Like, the mounted
So-
rules are written for horses.
Blue. Who gets to make attack. Crit threat. That won't confirm. And so roll 2 fortitude saves.
Me?
Okay. You win where energy drain is concerned, but you take 36 points of damage. And blue wants to be here now. Tyria.
Okay.
Are they capable of piercing my damage resistance?
What
Evil.
is it? Your damage resistance?
It's DR against evil. Or
Then
against
no,
all
they
but evil, you know.
no, they don't pierce it.
Okay. Oh yeah, I got that. All right. I'm going to attempt to full attack the yellow one.
Okay.
Okay. 41 for the first one.
Roll it again.
40.
Okay, your first attack hits.
Okay. Second one. 37.
Okay, roll it again.
29.
Your second attack doesn't hit.
Okay. Third one. 33.
Roll it again.
Okay. 34. And that's a crit threat if it matters.
It does. And it occurs to me that because he's prone, your second attack actually did hit.
Okay, cool. All right. Rolling to confirm on the critical. 19 won't confirm.
No. So 3 hits.
Sweet. All right, make sure that I got this right here. Yeah, I got it right. +5 adamantine, 18 damage, 18 damage, 15 damage.
With your third attack, the creature fades away.
Woo! I feel like Elrond in the third Hobbit film. Freaking stabbing ghosts and throwing them around.
And Colin.
I'm gonna light up blue.
Okay.
Do I need to just re-roll twice?
Yeah,
Is that
you
what we're
need to
doing
roll
here?
everything twice.
Sounds fun. There's twice.
So I see one hit.
Awesome. Yeah. Does electric matter?
It does.
Okay. Then he takes 32. 33.
Okay. Top of the round. Red here is going to make a full attack.
Yeah, I'll have to remember that next time.
That wouldn't have made the difference in this case. So
That was just a note for everyone. You know.
I think they do like a take the lowest and then subtract a few.
does 44 hit you, Talon?
I think it might when I just charged. Yes.
Okay, it's crit threat. 37 to confirm?
Yep.
Okay, so that's one hit. Nope. Crit threat. 33 doesn't confirm.
Afraid not.
And no. So that's 2 times.
I am reminded that I have concealment of 20%.
First attack, second attack. Neither miss on account of concealment.
Can you roll one of those for me too?
Nope.
That's good. Just makes everything happen like the way it did.
First hit. 34. Doesn't pierce your damage reduction. Also 34, also doesn't pierce your damage reduction. And make 4 fortitude saves. You win.
Nice.
It's a solid save, you know. I'm a high level paladin.
Yep.
With 4 saves, you good chance of just missing on a natural 1 after a while.
Yeah, but if the DC is like, 30, then
Velok.
All right. 5 foot, and I just kind of did a preliminary loot, and so I have -2 for negative levels, and then +3 with what I would have gotten through loot. So all my
Right.
attacks would have made it a +1 of macro. Are we still 17?
No,
Or
you are
do-
level 18 right now.
We are. I wasn't clear. Okay, so that's +2 to macro then.
Okay, I need to do that then.
Roll twice. It's not showing up. There you go.
So spell combat and mini shot hit will take the damages from the second ones here.
Oh, okay. And then let's start with that. So that would be 97. 104, 154 on blue.
Yeah. Blue is very dead.
Okay.
Tyria.
Okay. Alright. Blue is dead. If I moved here, would he have soft cover from the corner?
He would
That's a
have
wall.
hard cover because that's straight up a wall.
Okay. Alright. I am going to...
You can hit him as he stands now. Like, if that's what you're intending to do.
How so?
Yeah.
If he has a ranged weapon,
Or spell.
that's what it sounded like.
I haven't been keeping track of that crossbow at all. I've been neglecting it.
Yeah. Well, at this point, if you're not focused on a weapon, it's not going to be that useful.
You'll take a big minus, but yeah, you can hit him.
That's also a wall.
Yes.
Well, I do have my fly speed.
By my count, 7, which is, I believe, your speed, could get you to here.
Okay. Alright. I'll fly to do that then. Since I'm assuming that the wall is here.
Yeah.
Alright. I will fly up there then.
Okay. And that's without provoking.
Wait, actually.
And actually, you could
How many?
you could get here, and still have with just one move action.
Okay. Well, wouldn't that mean that I could curve around Talon?
Yeah, that's what
and
I'm
get
saying.
Okay.
Without provoking, you can get to there with a single move action.
Okay. I'll move there, and I will make a single attack then.
Okay.
$43.
Again,
41.
first attack hits.
Okay. 12.
Okay.
And that ends my turn.
Colin.
I have 5 foot here and proceed to light him up. Feet chains are awesome. Point blank shot applies, so add 1 to everything.
I see 3 hits.
Okay. Any of that a crit?
No.
Okay.
So 36, 35, 31 minus 102.
I have alignment if it matters.
Okay. Top of the round. Its turn. And it's had enough luck hitting the paladin that it's going to keep going for that.
Take it away.
$42.
Everything hits if it's on touch.
This is not touch. It is trying to scythe you.
Then no. You're aiming for 43.
It misses. Belloc.
Alright. I can... That's a hard corner. Could I 5-foot step to there?
No.
I didn't think so. So I will move... And, yeah, I don't think there's any... Yeah, there would no other way to do that. So I'll move to there. And a single shot.
Okay. Roll again. You hit. We'll use damage from the second one. So
91 damage.
okay. Alan.
Okay. Let's just go with a full attack. Oops. Full attack. Where are you? There. Guessing you want another one of those. We'll take the rakes out of the net balls. There. Doubled. There.
Everything hits. And I'm not going to bother with the math.
Yay.
Yeah, that.
Is combat over?
Combat is over.
Okay, spellcraft to determine the negative levels I got, like their source or that whatnot.
Sure.
How many negatives did you eat?
2.
Yes. So this was just, I mean, it was just an energy drain effect. This does mean that you'll have to make the save again in 24 hours. And if you fail, they will be permanent. You'll save separately for each level.
Okay. I'll take it. I don't want to spend $2,000 if I can maybe avoid it.
See if they turn permanent first. If they do, then
Yeah. I think. Yeah, that makes more sense.
that being said, it's only -5 hit points, not minus 18.
Okay.
Yeah. So total, it's -10.
I have a few more then, so I took off 4 than I need. Thanks for the correction. On that.
The affected rolls. But
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
did anyone but me get significantly injured?
Nope.
I did, but we can get the Hedron to do that pretty
Yeah.
quickly. So I'd be basically down to -10 of my
Essentially,
total.
yes.
Yeah. I'll just remember that. Oh, actually, what's my new total?
Unfortunately, the framework doesn't work well with negative temporary hit points. But I suppose that is what it is.
Okay. So perception for first loot check.
You don't really see anything.
All right.
And I'll tell you that unless it's something from the NPC guide, I'm not worried about giving you guys loot because the amount of money you have is such that you are where you have the amount of loot appropriate for 20th level characters.
You're not wrong. I'm honestly staring at a 42 SR item for 300k right now.
You'll get a little because some creatures are from like the NPC codex or something and have loot, and I will let you collect that. But
in my opinion, we've done our last crafting session, so it's just for fun at this point. We don't have to get. I mean, whatever we find. If you want to put something cool in our path that we can use, that's great. Other than that, the little stuff that's meant to be sold is, I would say, just don't even bother keeping track at this point.
Yeah. So, this room is similar to the last one. Basically, it's just bigger.
Oh, okay.
Perception for traps.
Roll it.
-2 on that. 44.
You detect no traps.
All right.
Cool.
Do we have that thing that detects secret doors? We do that every room.
Yep.
So after that, then I'm good. Does everyone else want to continue?
Yeah, sure.
How big is the next door?
2.
It is Selena sized.
Considering becoming bigger.
Do you want to be bigger before seeing the next room?
I don't know. It's a turn to be big. Otherwise.
Hmm.
Now let's go with this size for now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is the door tall enough that I can hover 5 feet off the ground, though?
No, it's 10 feet tall.
Damn.
And initiative.
Hi there. You look like a gibbering mouther.
Not at your level.
But huge mouther.
There's another word for that. Okay, Velok 25.
Oh yeah, I'm scared.
Alan,
19 again.
Colin,
20 this time.
Tyria,
One moment. Wait, get into. There we go. 33.
okay. So, Tyria does get to go first.
Okay, I'm going to use my new spell as suggested by you bros. It's like crowdfunding for spellcasters. I cast Winds of Vengeance!
What does that do?
Okay, it creates a thing of wind around me that automatically stops any physical projectiles, and any creatures that hit me, I believe, take automatic damage. Give me a second.
If anything attacks you, you lash with an immediate.
Grant fly speed of 60 feet with perfect maneuverability. Neither my armor nor load affects fly speed. Shields you from any other wind effects and forms a shell of breathable air around you, allowing you to fly and breathe underwater or in outer space. Ranged weapons passing through the winds are deflected by the winds and automatically miss you. Gases and most gaseous breath weapons cannot pass through the winds. In addition, when a creature hits you with a melee attack, you can shape your winds so they lash out at the creature as an immediate action. They must make a fortitude saving throw or take 5d8 points of bludgeoning damage and be knocked prone if on the ground. On a failed save, huge flying creatures are checked, and large size or smaller flying creatures are blown away instead of knocked prone. On a successful save, damage is halved and creature is not knocked prone.
You keep
Okay.
track.
It is just
This creature cannot be knocked prone.
Aww.
at least it gives me some extra defense.
You
Yeah.
can still take the damage and
Oh yeah, you can still take damage.
fly and avoid
is
being
that-
poisoned and what have you.
Do you want to do anything else though?
Shit, I might as well move into melee range. What about you guys?
Whatever, man. I'm just gonna shoot it.
I
You're
kind of
moving.
want to see what it does, but if you're brave, I'll be brave.
Yes, sir.
I mean, we're all immune to fear anyway, you know.
Always good.
Velok.
What else? Sorry. Hold my turn.
Colin.
5 foot and then rip face.
Okay.
That's the wrong button. Point blank shot applies.
I see 4 hits.
Cool. Now we do damage. Electric.
No.
Okay.
Okay. Each hit doesn't seem to do as much damage as it kind of should.
Even with cluster shot.
You're right. So the cluster shot means you fire them all at one spot. So that spot doesn't seem to take quite as much damage as it should.
Okay.
Okay.
You think this
Alan.
guy is evil? I was
don't know.
asking the others whether they think he's evil. I suppose.
It would be knowledge dungeoneering to know what this is.
Well, I'm thinking it's an aberration, so we're gonna go without the smite, with the charge.
Okay.
Let's see. Take charge. There. Are we still inside a minute of last combat?
Yes.
Was that a yes or no?
It was a yes.
Spirit of charge.
That hits.
And counts.
Most of that hits. Everything seems to do a little bit less damage than it should.
Would you say about a third less on the claws, or all the way down to half, or?
Some right in between those.
Okay.
Closer to a third on the talon. About a third on the talons, yeah.
Hmm.
So
That's me.
okay. So the thing is, something special will happen if you kill it before it acts. So I'm gonna use Kevin's macro for a full attack.
Does he have a knowledge macro?
We're about to learn. Nope, he doesn't, because it's just +0. Because he's not actually put that in his character sheet. And yeah. Yeah, he's not actually done that. So, la la la.
Remind me, who was trying to raise the Rune Lord? What we here to stop?
Thylos. It is someone who you, as real people, have not heard. You and your characters have never heard of. But he is a powerful lich, powerful giant lich, as in he is a giant who became a lich.
Right. And are we expecting him to be in here, or is this more of a get there before he does?
You are expecting him to be in here. You don't know for an absolute fact that he is, but your expectation is that this is. You're basically, time is of the essence, and you kind of are guessing where, because you need to stop him, and so it's just seemed intuitive, like the most logical place for him to be to raise it is right here. And even if not, maybe you could either destroy Zutha's remains or cause some kind of setback.
Well, Kevin's back, so he can do things for us.
Yeah, Kevin. Go ahead and make your turn.
Okay. Knowledge check.
Dungeoneering.
Dungeoneering. So this guy looks pretty crazy. Dungeoneering. So that's 26 with the penalty. $28.
This is a Shoggoth.
Fuck.
You've met one before.
This sounds familiar,
Yeah. I mean, it's from Lovecraft. You guys should know what a Shoggoth is from general life.
Oh, hell yeah, I know.
yeah. I ran into one the other week. It was bad.
But yeah, so resistant to everything but cold, immune to cold, resistant to everything else. Spell resistance, ooze traits, flat DR, fast healing, constriction-based assholery.
Let me look up something real quick.
I mean, it basically is a gibbering mouther, you know.
Yeah.
Brought up
It's the thing that inspired it.
Yeah. And it looks a little beefier than your average Shoggoth.
Sorry, I'm trying to
Well, at least it ain't Azathoth the crawling chaos himself.
Yeah.
Disintegrate, that's what I was trying to think of. Okay.
I think that's what this picture is of, though.
That being said, if it starts gibbering and I become confused, hold me down.
Okay.
Go summon up the dead ones from the
Chanting the rites of Yog-Sothoth.
Oh, I got the word wrong then, but yeah.
I'm just gonna use a disintegrate as a standard action ray.
Okay.
With the ability
I suppose it might be a compulsion, actually.
With the ability that lets me shoot through allies, work through rays
Yes.
as well. Okay.
It's a feat, so yes.
Yeah. Okay. So 5 foot there, disintegrate him as a touch attack, and we'll see how it goes. 24, 20, yeah, 22 then. So with the penalties and bonuses and whatnot.
You hit on a 2, just roll.
Oh, okay. That's hilarious.
Okay.
He makes a fortitude save. For I have 1+1 caster level. It'll be 19, 20. It'll be 24. Oh, sorry, wait. Oh, spell resistance is 24. I roll spell resistance. I'm really bad at this. I'm guessing he has that with all that.
He does have spell resistance.
Yeah, so 36.
You win.
Awesome.
He
So
got
sorry.
that 37 is his fortitude save.
37 is his fort. I'm guessing that's way over mine. Yeah. That way beats it.
Your
That's
DC should be in the 20s.
Yeah, that sounds right. So I sadly do not get to disintegrate. I get some stupid damage. 45d6 damage. Which is not reduced at all by any other resistance or anything.
Yeah, because it's technically untyped.
Yeah, 15 untyped damage.
Okay.
So.
His turn. So as a free action, he starts screaming, "Tequila Lee! Tequila Lee!" And somehow he's giving voice to sounds and words sane life was not meant to hear. I need will saves.
Okay. Thank goodness I still have that ring against confusion.
Yeah, that'll be applicable here.
What else? Do I have anything else that we use?
Okay. Everyone so far wins. We're just waiting for.
I'm double checking real quick here. There we go. Plus one, that would be 19 and then 24. Okay. $44.
Yeah, that's good enough. So he is going to make a full attack. That's 26.
All right, come at me. Let's see what you got.
Hold on. We need to decide who he attacks. He would. Yeah, he.
Trick question. He just rolls over all of our squares and on swallows us.
Yeah. He's gonna attack Darby. $40 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
32.
32 will not.
32. 31. So he only gets one hit. This is.
I use my retaliatory winds.
Okay.
Takes 5d8 damage, fortitude save for half, which because this is a 9th level spell. DC 26 fortitude save.
Okay. You still take your damage?
Yeah.
Okay, so you got one hit. Not adding 20.
Was that 25 is save?
Yes.
Okay. He takes 17 bludgeoning damage.
You take 33 bludgeoning damage.
Ow!
Not all of the bludgeoning damage you just dealt him seems to go through.
That's to be expected.
Yeah. And he gets to make a combat maneuver check.
Okay.
47.
Yeah, that'll do it.
He has you grabbed. Let me check constrict. If he gets to do it this turn.
Pretty sure you do. It's every time you make a grapple check.
Yeah. He gets to do his constrict damage.
It's mentioned as the fact as well that it does occur on the grab.
So you take another 25 points of damage.
Ow.
Uh, top of the round, Kyria.
Okay. I'm grappled. I'm going to attempt to escape. Okay, plus that. I have nothing else
I gotta
that
say, you
helps.
probably can't beat this guy CMB. Because he
I
is
can
big.
try.
Yeah, but it's gonna cost you a standard action to do so.
Well, I have nothing else to retaliate with.
You can still attack.
Use your maze. Use your what do you call it? Your maze ability. You got the kimono, didn't you?
I do have the kimono. I pull the Shaggoth into the extra dimensional space of my kimono.
How or I? What
It's
is
just
it?
but
It
it's-
says I can.
There's no save. It just does it.
What is it? What is it precisely? Does it do?
Okay, I'm finding the otherworldly kimono right now.
You grapple me,
Otherworldly
I
kimono.
grapple you.
The wearer can move. Okay, that's a separate thing. Once per day, the wearer can capture a single creature within 60 feet within the kimono. No save, shunting the victim into an extra dimensional space similar to the created by the maze spell. Inside this otherworldly prison, the maze appears as an endless cherry blossom orchard filled with walls, quote unquote, of wind-blown cherry blossoms and cranes flying overhead. Each round on its turn, the victim inside the kimono may attempt a DC 20 intelligence check to escape the kimono as a full round action. If the victim doesn't escape, it is released after 10 minutes, returning to where it had been before the kimono drew it in. If this location is occupied by another object or solid sphere, the subject appears in the nearest open space. Whenever a creature is drawn inside the kimono, the victim's image temporarily manifests as another embroidered design among the kimono's other images. While a victim is trapped inside the kimono's, bonuses on saving throws and caster level checks are increased by 2.
Okay.
Sure, you don't want to save it for something with multiple enemies.
But if you're grappled by something scary, that's a reasonable thing to do. If you have nothing else to do.
Hey, he's not wrong.
So you are no longer grappled. What do you want to
It's
do?
going to reappear in the same space in 10 minutes.
You are here.
Throw me the Sihedron, my good sir.
Sure.
Okay. Early or not, I'm assuming that now this goes down to time in minutes and not rounds.
Well, that depends. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna choose to do? Because it gets to attempt to escape every round, so it makes the DC 20 intelligence check.
Yeah.
Do ability checks succeed on a natural 20?
I would think they do.
I would think they wouldn't, because they're similar to skill checks.
I'm pretty sure it's just attacks. And saves.
Saves and attacks are the only things that are explicitly nat 1. It fails in nat
Okay,
20.
then. So you, Velok, know that even a beefy Shogoth is not very smart, and probably can't actually meet that DC.
That being said, we should definitely continue and not wait around for this guy, because you just cast an 18-minute 9th level spell.
While you are
Yeah.
correct, I am worried about it coming back and fucking us later.
Maybe so, but we can take it.
We can heal. We can heal up. Darby can take take a step back and automatically release it. I believe it's dismissible, isn't it?
Yeah. Do you guys got spells that where you can set an area of effect that will screw it up?
Yeah, I can bubble it for 30 minutes.
Other than the bubble, like, do you guys have like Everett's Black Tentacles, Acid Fog, shit like that?
I have a sword.
Okay.
Let me look through my. I have something like that, but I don't do a ton of stuff like that.
Because I'm okay. So it has to have an unobstructed space, but that doesn't mean that that space can't be on fire.
I'm guessing that that's enough time for me to heal back up to full.
Yeah, that's my main thing. It's like it may not be that, but at least he's not gonna. He's less likely to die. At
And
least.
I will say one thing. Yes, it does actually mean the unobstructed space has to be on. It can't be on fire.
Okay, then yeah. Let's just say as soon as we heal back up, we will let him back. Darby releases him from the spell.
Okay, how many rounds does that take?
Can I take this back then, or do
Yeah.
you want that?
I'd assume that for me, wasn't the fast healing like 10?
If you have
Yeah,
it be
but
10, it's 10.
It can be passed back and forth for significantly faster healing.
Yeah.
Okay.
My general suggestion would be to get people out of the room, and then we just summon those air elementals or whatever the fuck it is you do.
Aether.
Yeah, and then just keep pinning it into the wall as we pelt it with arrows.
Sounds like a good idea.
Were we not doing well against it?
I think we're doing okay with guys. I was just worried about Darby getting eaten by the thing.
Yeah, I agree in principle. I just don't think we should be totally scared of it.
No,
That's the reason I suggested that ability. Was I was afraid of him like getting consumed by the Shogoth. I don't know what happens when you get eaten by a Shogoth. I'm guessing not great.
Well, even if it's like swallow whole, then you're just inside of it and you can't breathe. You probably take some acid damage every round, but it's not an instant death.
Yeah.
At least
Yeah,
not
let's-
if you get swallowed by a dragon or some such. I don't know about this.
It's kind of similar.
right. So what's the plan, guys?
I think I'm gonna back up and let me see how many high level spells I can use per day of a certain type here. I could use. I don't have Summon Monster 8, unfortunately, so I can't bring out Elder Aether Elementals.
Well, this thing's
And
big
bring out
enough,
the
so
huge-
it's not a problem.
I can bring out the huge ones, though. That's for certain. So do you guys want me to just summon like 2 of those and then release it?
Well,
I only can fit 2 of those in there.
Okay.
Maybe if you were like over by
Huh.
this corner and had
So-
one.
No, you can't fit 2 huge
Even that,
creatures in
it's not
there.
gonna be too
Yeah.
huge.
So,
It's 3x3.
Darby, what's the biggest thing you like? How many things can you summon?
I don't have Summon Monster 8 or 9, but I could bring out huge Aether Elementals, I'm pretty sure. Huge or... So, let me double check the
Well,
Elementals real quick.
So the question here is, regardless of how big it, regardless of how hard it hits, how big is the biggest thing you can make?
Huge.
So I'm going to have rounds start passing as you talk about this.
Yeah, that's fine. Because basically, you could spawn one in a 3x3 square here, and then we could take up all the other squares in the area so that it can't teleport back to its original space and is forced into the next room and has to deal with whatever's in there. Slash, if that room is also unoccupied, it just keeps going down the line.
Yeah, it would just be huge. I can have them fly, too.
I don't think we have the space in the room for things to fly, but
No.
you know.
Just summon one thing over there, and then we'll kill this thing when it comes back.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you guys are making a big case out of a small monster.
Alright. Alright, then I'll make a huge Aether Elemental here.
Well, don't you want to do it in the room with the thing?
Oh yeah, walls.
If you make it in there, it cannot fit to return, and will more likely end up down here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
What's the
then
door?
just a large
Oh,
one.
Well, I tell you what. If I go here and Kevin goes like here-ish, and then your creature goes like here, then Heinrich gets a charge at it, and then Kevin and I get free shots at it because it'll spawn in this room.
it spawns wherever it left from.
Unless it's an occupied space.
Hmm.
So ignoring the other room completely, if we take up that room's occupied space and my room's occupied space, it'll spawn in the middle room.
So put a huge one here.
It doesn't need to be huge, it just needs to take up the space. So if you put it in like that section of squares, the thing you've spawned
well,
already.
Regardless of where you're putting it, put it somewhere because my divine favor has run out and inspiring sword is about to.
Okay, I'm gonna put another large one there, and then that will be it, and then we'll release it. That work?
Yeah, keep in mind, Darby, you're going to be in the room with it.
If you're doing that, then fuck it, I can't become.
I'm gonna move real quick then.
Because then Heinrich gets charge and we get lines of sight on it. I think we're good.
Can you move the elemental right here, puppy?
Okay.
Thank you.
So put yourself in your final positions.
We're good.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's taken up. That's taken up. My space is taken up. So yeah.
So I'm gonna actually check something to see. Versus
Check available squares, roll percentage.
yeah, or I'm checking so nearest available squares. Does it say anything about how this interacts with walls?
The wall's a solid object, then it would be shunted towards the nearest open space it can fit.
Okay, but it can pass through solid walls compared to where it was. It'd have to be able to, right?
Yeah.
And it'll do so. It'll base it on what's nearer, not what not what requires not what goes through fewer walls. So you do not see it. However, you can hear it because the door here. I should have mentioned this. By the way, I should describe this room to you. It's similar to the others, but it has these elaborate carvings on the walls, which are of some kind of underwater city. Is all you can kind of discern about them. Or there's an underwater city along this wall. There's maybe some mountains here. Anyways,
Right. Well, this splendid plan has worked out.
yeah. So there's this door here has like a sort of a window with bars. It's not big enough for you to shoot an arrow through, but it's big enough for you to see and hear what's past it. And the Shoggoth is on the other side of that door.
Okay, what type of things do we hear?
With it?
Roll perception. Okay, yeah, 46. You do see like a dude, almost like a dude, almost like a zombie or some kind of corpse. You're not really sure what it is. Speaking of, that was around, and as this time passes here, you notice its wounds kind of reforming, like it's healing.
Yeah, I 100% think we should go on.
Yep. Okay, so Henrik, you want to go first, and then the
No, it's still
elementals.
we're keeping track of rounds. It's
Oh,
Velok's
okay.
turn.
Okay. Full attack on the Shogoth.
Cannot shoot arrows through the door. That's why I said they were tiny.
Just to
Oh,
lay around.
I can just open up. Then I'll just open close.
Okay. And the creature up there will, at that juncture, be rolled into initiative. 5. Okay. And it happens to get its turn now. Let's see. Decided that it can't do that. So, it actually doesn't really have anything to do. So, it is going to move here and ready in action. Colin.
Fuck, I'll move here and take a shot.
Okay.
47 hits?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. You do a speck of damage. Talon. Talon.
Any injuries apparent on the gibbering matter?
It does appear to be injured, though it appears to have healed quite a bit while it was in its maze.
Alright.
Note to yourself, do not maze things that can heal.
I click my heels for round haste and swing.
I have 3 hits there.
34 missed.
That it did.
Okay.
And indeed, all of Selena's attacks do. Its turn.
I'll take a step.
Yeah. It heals, and it moves from voicing sounds that ought not be heard by God or man to laughing at your 5-foot step, and it full attacks you.
That's okay.
So that's It will take a penalty because there's something I'll treat as a hard corner. Crit threat. Doesn't confirm. Crit threat. Doesn't confirm. Nope. Nope. So it hits you twice. Remarkably. That's quite. That's the first hit. That's the second hit.
Does it get my DR?
No, it does not. It does, however, get to grapple you. Or get to attempt to. Check that that's the right. Yep, that's the right amount.
You need a 46.
50 to grapple you.
That pulls me adjacent.
Yeah. And it gets this
I
grapply
will
damage.
Grappled condition. Yeah, constrict.
29. And if your DR is applicable, then it doesn't pierce it.
Is.
I will note that it grappled you, not Selena. Unless, depending on how firmly... I'll let you make that choice, actually. Talon can, upon seeing that he's grappled, choose to let go of Selena's reins or not.
Well, he's tied into the saddle.
Okay, then. Yeah, he would be.
I don't know. I mean, the flying stuff has rolls for chance of falling if you go unconscious, but I don't know if you want to use that.
Okay.
I'm happy to bring along Selena.
All right. Top of the round, Tyria.
Okay. So let me take a quick look at my spells, but while I do that, the Aether Elementals are going to attempt to hit it with any loose objects.
Okay.
Let me make sure that I have the right stuff here. Okay, it has telekinetic throw.
I need them to make stealth checks because I need to check if he could see them despite their invisibility.
Good point. He must have tremor sense or blind sense. Good point.
No, he just has a really high frigging perception. I think and check that the telekinetic invisibility is the same bonus because I think it's not.
This works as the kineticist kineticist utility wild talent kinetic invisibility, except that it is constant and doesn't end when the elemental attacks. Let me cross-reference that.
Yeah, check that talent because I think it might be that the talent only gives a +10 to stealth. I somehow remember that being the case.
All right, I'm getting to it here. Okay. Those are the blasts, defense wild talents, confusion wild talents, utility. Kinetic healer, kinetic foliage, or kinetic form. Where's kinetic invisibility?
Should be after
telekinetic invisibility. There we go. You weave strands of aether, bending light and dampening sound. This works as invisibility, except the aetheric bending is easier to notice. Bonus is only 10 when moving and 20 while perfectly stilled. However, the dampening sound allows you to avoid automatic detection via sound-based blind sense and blind sight, but you do not receive the bonus on stealth checks against creatures with such abilities.
So if it's attacking, it's not perfectly still. I think that's how that works.
It's plus 24 effectively apiece.
Yeah.
28 for the northern one, 32 for the southern one.
Okay. North, south. So he notices them, and all of that was to decide if he's flat-footed.
Okay.
Yeah. So
that
make
works.
the rolls. And you don't see all of him, so that's increasing his AC.
First
Because
one
of
botches.
this wall here.
Second one botches.
Okay. And what is
So
Tyria
that
proper?
ends- Yeah, now for me proper. Jeez, that's just like, okay, I'm going to attempt to Umbral Strike it. Give me a sec here. I need to find the spell. Right, let's see here. Okay, Umbral Strike. Okay, so going to make a ranged touch attack. Does this have spell resistance?
Why, yes.
Okay. Okay. $36 to bypass spell resistance.
You win.
Okay. Making ranged touch. I have precise shot, so I do not take the penalty.
Okay, do you have improved precise shot?
No.
So you take some of the penalty.
Okay.
You can target any square in a large monster.
Even still, he is shooting through you.
How much of a penalty are we talking?
-4. Soft cover.
Okay.
Soft cover.
Okay. Give me a sec here.
I guess if the door is about my size, then there wouldn't
Yeah.
be anything to target. Oh no.
29 versus touch.
Versus touch. Yes.
Okay. It has to make a fortitude save for half damage. DC of 24.
It wins.
Okay. So so it takes half of this, and half of this is cold, and half of it is negative energy damage.
Okay.
D6? Yes, it's D6. So that would be 28 damage. That is half cold, half negative.
Okay. So it doesn't take all that much damage.
Damn.
As though maybe the cold isn't really doing anything.
Okay. I understand.
Velok.
All right. Everything I know about it, it is immune to everything. Enough for my weapon, so I took that off.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to full attack with rapid shot, just because I don't really want to deal with it. It's spelliness. So 2 critical failures. That's not fun. 1 critical hit or critical threat.
Spell combat and mini shot hit.
Okay. 35 doesn't confirm then. So
35 does not
Yeah.
confirm.
right. So that would be 87. 91, 131 damage with no energies put in.
Okay. And the DR applies once.
Yes. This is +5 in case.
All
that
right.
matters.
This critter doesn't have anything to do. Colin.
Light it up.
Okay.
Point blank shot applies.
I see 3 hits.
Cool. So, what kind of thing is this over here?
You are really not sure. You could make a knowledge religion check. Even then, it would be difficult. So the first attack does kill the Shogoth.
Oh, well,
Or well, wait, hold on. We gotta figure this out. So, because of its fast healing,
Mhm.
so make a heal check after the first hit.
I mean, it was a clustered shot, so they'd
Yeah.
be in it anyway.
Yeah, that's true. So given that, yeah, but between the three, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and turn it into a map tile because that's difficult terrain now.
Mm-hmm.
And Rio. All right. So, Talon, you no longer have the grappled condition.
Mhm.
Um, so it's your turn.
Yeah. How does this fella look?
The Shogoth is dead. The other creature hasn't taken damage at all.
No, I mean, like, what does he look like?
Basically, what you see. He looks like a single sort of zombie-like creature. He's on the floor. He looks almost like a soldier. He's armored. He has what might be a weapon, but he's definitely not wielding it.
Has he taken any actions?
I know because he's not been able to because he hasn't had anything to do basically.
Like, did you hear that?
No.
I delay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Top of the round. Kyria.
All right. Okay. So that's now difficult terrain. That thing's there. Either elementals are going to try to move and try to hit that thing. Top one's going to move in this square area. The bottom one's going to just attempt to hit this thing.
Okay.
Bottom one, 22 to hit with a physical projectile.
Ha 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 ha.
Jeez.
Wow.
Try again.
Okay. Second one, 22 again.
Yeah. And laughter again.
This guy's being tickled by rocks. Come on now.
Well, I can't do too much else. I am going to move here, considering the situation here. I'm going to just make a prepared action to heal Talon in case shit happens.
Okay.
I am significantly injured at present.
Oh, shit. Okay, then I'm going to pop down and give you a heal.
You know, I have fast healing, but I'm sitting on about 50%.
Yeah, I'm going to give you a bit of a boost so that way, in
That being
case...
said, damn it, we forgot about the concealment again.
Yeah, I have a problem with that
Fuck
myself.
this concealment. Like, I never remember it.
Yeah, same for me.
There's a very simple solution.
Well, I suppose.
All right, well,
It's not a
gain
concealment item.
35 HP back.
Just
So yeah, Velok is your turn.
So the Shogoth, how high is his body, basically?
He's where he was before. He I would say, I mean, you can walk on it, but it's difficult terrain.
Okay. So 5, 10, 15,
And
20, 30 to get in the room then.
How collapsed down is he? Am I gonna need to squeeze to get through the door?
I'll say you won't need. Yeah, you won't need to squeeze. But you won't be able to. Yeah. I'm gonna treat that square as sort of half occupied, so you won't need to squeeze to get through the door, but you won't be able to hover, without being higher into the air.
So activate flight. I'll move. So if I was 5 feet off the ground, like I was about 1 square up, would I be able to hit the zombie from here?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I choose to do that then.
Standard. You use standard action to activate fly.
Yeah, standard fly and then move to move.
Okay, so that's
I'm
turn.
Back.
Yeah.
It's turn.
I would like to act.
Okay.
I think he's gonna come after you. Is the issue? So
I'm okay with that.
You say that a lot.
Well, I have flight, so that's always good. I can move.
even then, I'm gonna lay on hands, and then I'm activating my Wayfinder for Dimension Door
Okay.
to bring me there.
Everyone is always worried about me dying for some reason. I don't know.
I want to say
I have
96.
I have 3 breath of life abilities, so.
Okay.
And I have another thing now. If all that fails, I don't really die.
If you'd rather I don't come in, then
You can do whatever you feel like. I magic jar instantly upon death.
Into what? Or
where?
Like it's the Ion Stone thing. Where I basically I float away and I can go back to my body as an action, and then you can heal me right away, and then I'm fine. So you just give me the Wayfinder, and I can just come back to my body and be fine, even if I die.
his
Do you
turn.
not need a container or some such, or are you in the Ion Stone?
That's an Ion. Maybe it's in the Ion Stone. Probably that's what makes sense.
He 5-foot steps and is gonna full attack.
Yes.
And we do have power attack. We're dropping 4, so that's 19 in practice. Yeah. Nothing?
Why not?
Colin.
Have we determined this is hostile?
Yes,
Well,
it just.
he's attacking us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I return the favor. Point blank shot applies. .31's the lowest.
Okay. Sorry.
No. 28's the lowest.
Nothing hits.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
Well, cool.
yeah. He's supposed to.
Is he wearing armor?
It's kind of complicated. He's the one that I had to change quite a bit because he's supposed to be gargantuan. So I took away several of his abilities in exchange for the fact that he does not take a size penalty to AC.
Holy shit!
Okay, but is he wearing armor?
That's
Yes,
someone
actually.
else's garbage bin!
What the fuck?
Sorry, the wind blew a garbage bin into my window.
What?
Tyria?
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna complete my turn. Then I gotta make sure that this doesn't smash my window. Okay, so this thing's still alive.
Yes.
Okay, shit. Hey there, elementals. $36.
No.
Damn. 25 doesn't either.
Have we hit him so far?
No, but you've not made too many tries.
I'm going to move up here and attempt to melee him.
Okay. It's not impossible.
All right, let's see here. 36? Nope.
Yeah. Well, luck.
You have a flanking bonus in there if you want it.
Okay, so I will full attack the thing and
Okay.
go. Well, I guess knowledge first.
Oh, excuse me.
Religion, and your bow is holy.
Religion, holy. 27. Okay. Look up holy real quick.
So with knowledge religion, it might be a Warsworn. Warsworn are massive undead amalgams of countless slain soldiers and their armor and weapons, but this one seems to be just one slain soldier and its armor and weapon.
All right.
They grow by assimilating others. And they start out not all that big. So
Do you have any energy resistances, anything like that?
undead traits, DR, bludgeoning, and magic.
All right. We'll go with this. It will be -2 to each attack because I don't want to readjust my macro again, and plus 1d6 damage per hit. So 2 crit threats.
Yeah, the
Lowest-
52's hit.
Lowest is 33,
That doesn't.
39,
No.
43.
Yes.
Okay, so 43, and then 38 doesn't confirm.
The holy, I think, is a +2.
Is it a
versus-
+2? Doesn't say that.
It's either a +1 or a +2 versus evil. I think.
But
It's like Evil Bane.
Only it's just 2d6 extra damage.
Oh, okay.
It bypasses damage reduction.
Okay.
And then adds 2d6. I thought
Okay.
it was like Bane. Yeah, it wasn't like Bane.
All right then. So that's +2d6 on each of the arrows. So
That's included in the macro. That was my Bane macro, but
Yeah.
so I'm gonna do -2 for that.
okay.
So basically only the crits hit and one confirms.
Okay.
So that would be 120, 139, 142, 172, 180, 220.
All right. It does a lot of damage. Talon.
Yeah. How many attacks did this guy have?
4.
I can take him in melee then. He's got a pretty high AC we found so far, so
Yeah.
let's turn off power attack. Do I want a smite? Yeah. Smite as a swift.
Okay.
He's an evil undead.
Yes, he is evil. So
Uh, we'll spin around with haste as well.
what's that? 2d6.
There's +1 on each of those for accuracy.
Everything hits.
Enough to kill him?
Yes. The first one is enough.
Guess I wasted that then. But, oh well.
Combat is over. So, in this room, there are likewise it's similar to the others, and there are likewise carvings on the walls. The carvings depict an army, roll knowledge history, fighting a dragon of some sort.
Hmm.
16, sorry. Someone else could probably do better.
Yeah. Well, from what you know about this place, you surmise it's the army of the Whispering Tyrants fighting a silver dragon.
Oh.
And there's a single knight that's painted prominently, sort of like the protagonist of the image.
Great. Well,
There are 3 doors.
I don't have any knowledge guilds, but I am a knight from Last Wall, the place which houses the order that guards the Whispering Tyrant.
Yes.
Do I have any idea who this might be?
No, you don't.
Okay. I suppose I could try nobility.
You could.
Let's give that a whirl. So I flip the Hadron around for +8 on this. So with 19.
Nah.
No. Okay. Well, I don't know shit. I'm just a guy with a sword.
So any loot?
This way or that.
No loot.
Okay. Sounds good. On to the next room.
Well, this way or that.
There's 2 ways? Oh, I see.
There's 3.
There's 3. Oh, Jesus.
Huh.
I didn't even see. I only saw one to the left.
We need to Kool-Aid man this wall.
Myself.
I have no preference.
I don't care.
Alright, north.
Alright.
Come back.
Oh, that works.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Open door. Actually, divine favor. Open door.
You might want to be on the other side of the body so it's not difficult terrain for you when you start walking.
If we
Yeah.
have a way of doing that. I mean,
That'll
if you
do.
want, you can disintegrate.
Initiative.
Okay. Ooh.
Not 1 to my initiative.
Okay. Colin?
16.
Alan?
13.
Alok?
12.
Area?
I got for mine. I got a 20 for my initiative.
All right. That should be the other way around. Okay. I guess go first. And
I do wonder what all these monsters are doing standing around alone in an empty room.
These are isolation chambers that we're unlocking as we go.
I know it's a tomb of someone powerful, but even then.
yeah. Well, you might learn some answers. I did come up with a reason for everything to be where it is. Even if it's just it's down here and it needed to stand somewhere. But most of them there is a little more to it than that. So, we're gonna step here, 5-foot step here, and just cause y'all arranged yourself just perfect nicely for it, I think you can go to here, and Cone of Cold will get all of you, question mark? Yeah, I think it can. I will get all of you.
Sounds about right.
Reflex saves.
Okay.
Let's get out the cone templates. So, big cone on a straight starts out too wide and gets too wider per step. So,
Yeah, it'll get all of you.
I nat
and then the entire room.
one.
Oh shit! I've got to be responsible. I'll be back shortly.
Say first, or yeah, you did.
Yeah, I did.
So
I have
Darby,
evasion, so you know.
yeah, and
Type of save.
reflex. Okay, so people with evasion who aren't Darby take no damage. People without evasion who aren't Darby take half damage. Darby takes full damage.
That purchase paid off immediately.
46.
Okay, that's not bad. Funny, it nearly took a third of my health, and I'm calling it not bad.
Okay, other one's turn. Five-foot step here. Okay. So it has knives, and is gonna attack you with its knives.
Mm-hmm. These look like devils or demons of some sort. Is that the impression we're getting?
I know what they are.
They look like outsiders. So, and we do not have power attack, so it's not complicated. No. 41.
No.
No.
From
No.
this point on, you get on a 20.
No. Tyria.
Okay. All right. It hit me pretty damn hard. So I am going to. Should I pop what's it called? Divine Vessel and wade into melee, or should I just try to get them from a distance? Any input from anyone?
Ultimately, it's up to you.
Okay. I'm going to pop.
If you do Divine Vessel, it's going to be hard to get in there, though, with the space constriction we have at the moment.
Yeah, the space is too constricted. I can't get large. Shit. Okay. All right then. I'm going to instead. I don't have much I can use here then. I'm going to move up into here.
Okay.
I know I'm going to provoke some attacks, but that's okay.
Yeah. So from the silver creature, 42.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
Was that big guy or knife master?
Knives. 1d4 plus 11, and you are now bleeding, and this round is 5 bleed damage.
I'm back. What'd I miss?
Darby's bleeding now.
Oh, okay.
As for the other guy, he gets make his he gets to make his attack. He has weapon. Yeah, it doesn't give the hit bonus as a mistake. So I got to figure that out real quick. 11 plus 19 is 30, 31. Which, right. And it is, yeah. So, and it has, yeah. So that's minus 5. So 26 in practice. Okay. $31.
31 will not hit.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to roll to cast defensively now.
All right.
So let me do that. $45.
You do.
Okay. I'm guessing I have to roll for spell penetration now.
Who are you casting on?
It's an area effect.
Okay, then yes, roll.
Okay. Let me make sure I got this right. Okay, that's in general. Forgot that that's just in general. 43
You,
on nat 20.
yeah, you pierce both of their spell resistance.
Okay. They now have to make fortitude saves for half. And that is a DC. Let's see here. DC 25 fortitude saves from both of them.
They both win.
Okay, so they take half of this. They take 19d8 electricity damage. They take half of that.
Okay. They both
They
seem,
take 43 damage before any resistances.
yeah, they both seem to take a little less than that.
I just unleash an electric apocalypse within a small area.
Yeah.
I end.
Colin.
Okay, so because I wasn't here, what is this?
You've not
Bad
learned.
guy.
Okay, does it hurt more than this thing?
Unlikely.
Okay, then I will light up the tiny one.
Actually, question: could I roll a knowledge religion?
No.
Okay, or not knowledge religion, knowledge planes. But anyway, let's do that next turn.
Point blank applies. The lowest is a 28.
That's with point blank.
Yeah.
28 misses. The others hit.
Okay, so then the crit confirms.
Yeah.
Okay. Fourth is a crit.
Okay. Okay. And wait a second. Yeah, there were 4 hits, not 5. So we'll
I thought
just
you
take
said
the
the
first one.
28 hit.
No. No.
Okay. So, yeah.
It does 28 count point blank shot?
Yeah.
Okay, then no, it doesn't hit. So
Okay, so ignore the third.
yeah. So that's 27.
$190 even. Does it care about electric?
It does not, but it is down anyway.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Talon.
Yeah. How injured is our Oracle?
Half health or so.
5 foot smite.
Okay.
Full attack.
Alright. It's an evil outsider.
I smite as a 22nd level paladin in that case. That should be all the checks. We'll click our heels for some haste. I forgot to enable the actress. No, I didn't. I had that enabled. So that is accurate.
Keep in mind, you only get the bonus damage once. So,
One bonus damage.
for it being an evil outsider.
No, you smite on every attack.
Yeah, but it's specifically the first attack you make against it that's different. You get the main bonus, but the extra you get for it being an evil outsider only happens once.
Did not know that. Reduced by 22 on each, except first in that case.
Okay. So,
I'll adjust the macro so it accounts for normal smite rather than super smite.
or
And I apologize.
uh, you still, without Selena's attacks, get it down.
That That's 2 out of 6 smites.
I didn't even get to act in that combat.
Yep. So,
If we have a couple rounds uninterrupted, then swap.
yeah, you do. And I'm gonna declare a break as well. 10 minutes.
All right.
Alrighty.
So, what, 10 minutes?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, one moment here.
So I'm gonna make some tea, and I'll be back then.
I'm gonna go get coffee.
Hello. Anyone here besides Darby's dryer?
I'm back.
Okay. This is working better, like, working out way better than I expected it to, by the way.
Really?
Like, yeah.
I mean, did you expect us to, like, be dying or slaughtering them really fast?
I just expected something to go wrong. I don't know. Because, this is, like I said, this is the first time a dungeon designed by me has been played by people.
Ah. Well,
So I don't know if that I expected anything in particular, but I definitely expected something to go wrong.
well, you said everything's here for a reason, so I'm choosing to believe that even though I'm not seeing a theme. It feels like there was a game show in, I don't know, the early 2000s or the 90s where they would have people go through this honeycomb and there were rooms that had either monsters or puzzles or some random shit in it, and they had to work their way to the other side. And it just feels like randomly sprinkled shit in these rooms, and but I'm sure there's a reason.
Yeah. You will see a little bit more theminess later. There's several rooms that have significant amount in common in terms of what is there. Here's what I'll say this. Is everyone back?
Probably still missing
I'm
Darby.
back.
Okay.
Alright, I'm back.
Okay. So I'll go ahead and describe this room now. So the walls are covered in glyphs, roll spellcraft, and a sort of an artistic, abstract weaving design sort of weaves around them so that the wall is carved around them in a way that doesn't interrupt the glyphs.
38
Interesting.
spellcraft.
Yeah. So the glyphs are...
Henrik, this will be a few minutes more, just FYI.
Okay. So I'll go ahead and tell you the result of that. The glyphs are for... some of the glyphs are for summoning a creature. Others, which are maybe newer, are for switching... I say summoning for, like, binding a creature to a room. You've seen this, bind a creature to a room to guard it.
Yep.
Some of them are for switching the allegiance of such a creature.
Interesting.
And the abstract design weaved around it has no part in the magical effects of the room.
Hey, can I get the Sihedron so I can heal, please?
We did that, yeah. Everyone's healed to full.
Okay.
Okay.
Henrik mentioned doing that.
I sort of know it.
Of north and west in this room, and west and south in the room previous.
Yes. And roll a perception check.
Sure. Oh, 39?
So north and west in this room are locked. Pretty well. North in particular.
Mm-hmm.
Don't we have something for that?
Okay. Adamantino Dachi?
Yeah.
Yes. All right, I'm gonna go up. I'm going to attempt to hit this door first. Should I roll to attack still or not?
Hold on. Which door?
The one on the left.
If you simply must.
Okay. 44.
Yeah, I mean, it would take you a few minutes to get through it, but you could.
Hmm.
So, if you go through it, you would actually trigger initiative. So, and we don't need to do it with all of you, but the hole you create in the door. First, you summon the attention of a critter. Secondly, you see like the vague outline of some almost fish-like monster. It's hard to tell. And it seems to launch some kind of effect at you, such that Darby and Talon need to make will saves.
Okay. Let me check here. $34.
Not good enough. You take full damage.
Shit. Okay.
And yeah. So it'll take you... it'll take you... I'll put it this way. It'll take you several rounds. And during that time, the enemies in this room will channel negative energy at you.
Oh. Okay.
Or you could get the key.
shit. Okay, good point. Well, guys, what do you think?
I think you should make a big enough hole that Kevin and I can snipe through.
I'll try.
At least I can hit through it easily and take them out. I don't know if he can. You know.
I have improved precise shot, but other
then
than
yeah.
that, I'm not sure.
Yeah, you're good. That's
Alright.
pretty much it.
Okay, then. I'm going to attempt to make another attack roll on the door.
Yeah, just
31.
Yeah, and I mean hitting the door is pretty much trivial.
Should we just calculate out my average damage then?
Don't bother because I just realized something. It's actually hard enough that the adamantine doesn't ignore its hardness.
Oh.
Oh shit!
I had forget, or at least I think so. Let me double check.
Damn, that's impressive.
It's only 20, right? That it ignores.
Yeah.
That being said, 20 is a very high hardness.
Yep.
I am. Am I right? I am. Wait. Is it 20 or lower than 20?
20 and lower.
Okay, then I'm wrong. It's precisely 20. So.
Cool. So.
Okay, how thin is the door?
It doesn't count as occupying a square, but it depends on the purpose you have in mind.
Okay.
Thickness determines HP.
No, you're actually right. It's hardness less than 20.
Oh. Okay, then yeah, it wouldn't work.
Okay.
Adamantine. Stops adamantine.
Yeah.
That
'Cause
doesn't
it's-
make any sense.
Yeah, well,
Okay, so you wouldn't have taken. Yeah, this door. It's not adamant. It's magically treated, which doubles its hardness. So
yeah,
that's how
it's
it
so
gets
that way because of that clause, it's so that way you don't just cut through other people's adamantine shit either.
The cool story,
Since it
but
has
it still
hardness
shouldn't
20.
work like that.
Okay, well, it apparently does, and the same is true of the other locked door.
Well,
Well,
shit. Okay.
I mean, that's okay, though, because that's just 1 point reduction.
that's a 20-point reduction.
Right, but I mean, like, 1 point of damage negates the 20 hardness.
No, it doesn't negate 19 points of the hardness. It ignores hardness of 19 or lower.
Right.
It's not
Guys-
hardness-piercing, you know. It's
Okay. I've been trying to dance around this. That's the final boss chamber. Please save it for later.
Okay.
If we want to go that way, you know, maybe the dungeon design shouldn't have been in such a way that we can...
I put a perfectly plausible reason why you couldn't go that way.
Yeah, but we
It's all right. I'll accept that. Hey! You want to know what you could fiat it as if you really want to not let us in there now?
Anti-magic.
No, not adamantine doors. Obdurium doors.
I thought he said anti-magic.
No, I said they were magically treated.
I did say anti-magic
I thought so.
because that kills everyone and everything
Yep.
at high levels.
All right. Well, let's go like south or something then.
Yeah. I suddenly feel motivated for another direction.
Okay.
Can everyone hear me okay?
Yeah, currently.
I can now. Or you're kind of quiet.
Yeah. Sorry. I mean, I think my connection's really going in and out. So.
Okay.
Well, Henrik's connection's bad currently, but it's still audible. I don't know how anybody else is doing.
Initiative.
Hey, I know what that is.
You don't because it's not what it is.
Those ones are nasty.
Yeah. 4. Who would make a knowledge, religion or planes to identify it?
I will roll that. "24 on my planes, trains, and skateboards check."
Okay. So it is a. Actually, that's not enough.
Shit. Okay.
Planes and religion.
Okay. So these are a kind of outsiderish undead called it's a night crawler. And it's a kind of nightshade. Nightshades are essentially, it's kind of like a mix between evil outsiders and undead. They count as undead in terms of their creature type at the top of their stat thing. They tend to lead or be high ranking in armies of the undead. They're immune to cold, have spell resistance. They can channel negative energy. And have nasty spell-like abilities.
Any other immunities or resistances?
Undead traits, DR good and silver, spell resistance.
Okay, sounds good.
They also have light aversion, but there's not a good. I don't think there's a good way to smuggle light bright enough down here.
Daylight?
If you have it prepared, you could. So, anyways, the initiatives. Velok?
Let's back up a ways. 28.
Okay. Alan?
I forgot. Let me see. What did I roll? 27.
27?
Correct.
Alan?
20.
Area?
Let me see here. 21 for my initiative.
So light aversion, does that need true sunlight, or is any light good enough?
I think the light has to be bright enough. But
Bright enough I can deal with. I just need to know if it's natural or not.
blah blah blah.
Because vampires don't respect like fake sunlight.
Yeah. It will respect. Yeah, it will respect fake sunlight, but not as much.
Okay. Does the Hadron shine fake sunlight as per daylight?
Okay, how wide a range?
Don't remember, but guessing it's as per daylight.
Yeah. Which is, I think, 30-ish feet. Velok, it's your turn, by the way.
All right.
The spell is bright light 60 foot.
Yeah, I'll Scorching Ray. with full attack. So it'll be all these plus 2. Roll 1d20 plus 19. The spell resistance for 25.
This does not pierce their spell resistance.
All right. For my attacks, lowest is 31.
31 well, wait, it's flat-footed, so 31 still doesn't hit.
32.
No.
35.
Yes.
Okay, so that would do 64 total damage.
Okay. Alan.
Right. How big is this thing, actually? 'Cause that's, like 4x2 dimensions.
Yeah, it's gargantuan. It because it's a worm. It's another one of the compromises I made over the size. Because it's a worm, it gets to be outstretched in the hallways, which I'll go ahead and stretch it out a little more to represent that.
Well, I think you had it right the first time. If it's gargantuan, that's
Yeah.
4.
But yeah, so it gets to because it's a worm. It can it can be in the hallways. So hallways
Does
where
that
only
mean
one.
if you get behind it, it can't turn around?
It
I'll
might.
save that question for later.
Yeah.
For now. Hiya. Night charge.
Yes. Make your
Shining
rolls.
night charge. In fact. Yeah, I'm just ticking buttons. Let's smite. Is it evil? Is it undead?
It is undead.
Okay. I'm bumping the smite buff back up to 44 so that it'll work itself into the spirited charge macro.
Okay.
There.
Okay. You deal 160 points of damage.
Nice.
Natural attacks are necessary. And this follows up.
Are Selena's attacks good?
Everything within 10 feet of the paladin pierces.
Okay.
Yeah, good.
Okay. So that's 25. 27. 50. So yeah, those two get it, and then rest finish it off. Cool.
All right.
Tyria. So as far as you actually know, combat is over. So what do you do for 6 seconds? Okay. Colin.
Should we go down the other door, or are we doing the hallway?
Let's do the hallway.
All right. I will set up for this door then.
Okay.
Or
Double move. And quicken spell-like ability. Everyone roll reflex. And by everyone, I mean everyone but Velok, I think.
That makes sense.
Not a problem.
I'm wrong. It includes Velok.
Well, fine then. Gosh.
So spellcraft doesn't win. So everyone but Darby wins. That was a reflex save for half damage. So
Evasion ring is paying for itself.
it was actually another cone of cold.
Oh,
I mean, evasion is excellent.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Never leave home without it.
Top of the round, Velok.
All right. I drew a line from its upper right square to my upper right corner. Is that valid in your opinion?
Yes.
Okay. So then, yeah, full attack. This time it'll be with an acid version of Snowball. I can't remember its AC. 31 hit.
No.
Darn, that sucks. 34.
Yes.
Okay, so everything but the spell hits then. 85, 87, 107.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry, 33. Was 33 hit?
Yes.
Okay, I forgot to. I changed my macros. So then add another 88 damage.
Okay. Talon.
How injured is this thing?
Half-ish, a little lower.
Alright. No smite. But still a spirited charge.
Okay.
Swoop. And swoosh.
Uh, you kill it.
All right.
Alright. I look around expectantly for any more worms popping out of the walls.
Didn't pop out of the walls. But anyways, you wait a minute.
Is that a corner down here?
Yeah. I should have.
Thought it was burying.
You wait a minute, and that doesn't seem to happen.
Oh, an actual minute passes then?
If you want.
Okay, I'm just saying just enough for me to get down to the rest of the party.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just a round as well. I was just didn't want to be,
Half
the
a
difficult
minute.
terrain thing was.
Alright, let's take a door.
How about we go to the hallway first, just to peek down at least, as far as we can see, just to see if anything else is waiting to kill us.
So sneak a peek on the corner.
Okay.
Mole.
Do you want to go down the? Let's just investigate this hallway, just so we don't anything is sneaking
Alright,
around the
sure.
hallways. We can just recon that.
Okay.
I just don't want nasties behind me.
You hear the sound of a door creaking open.
Okay. Well, that's a hallway. Cool.
All right, original door.
Yeah.
Okay. And back into the hallway. There, describing the hallway. It is a hallway. The walls are. I forgot to specify what they are carved with. But they are carved with something.
Noted.
Darby is probably not over there.
Yeah, sorry, one moment. There we go.
Nurse shot turf.
Okay, these things are scary.
Oh shit.
Huh.
On a side note, with these worms being gargantuan, do we actually have to cut and walk through them in order to traverse the corridor?
I'm going to be nice and say it doesn't matter because you'd have enough time to do that.
That's just the image.
These are ghostly spider things.
Am I wrong about their size? No, I'm right about their size. You can roll knowledge planes to know what they are.
29. 40, 20, 38, sorry. Keep forgetting. So 38 is my knowledge planes roll.
These are also nightshades. They are night skitters.
Night skitters.
So the similar abilities apply: immune to cold, undead traits, have spell resistance. They tend in general to deal cold damage. Nightshades do.
Well, allow me to show you this daylight.
All right. Well, shall overcome. That took a bit. Probably. That was more than a minute.
Okay. So for initiatives, Colin.
Right. $24.
Area?
32.
Alan?
Also 24.
Belloc?
18.
Okay. So, between Talon and Colin, higher initiative mod?
His.
Okay. Tyria gets to go first.
Okay, one moment. Should I try to hit them with an area of effect or just hang back?
Do you have any light creatures or light elementals?
If you have something that'll cover all of them or the doorway, then go for it.
Good point. Let me check. What stuff can I summon?
Might be worthwhile getting resist energy cold communal up if you have it.
Kitty. One moment. Okay. Considering everything at the moment,
If you don't cast that, then I will. Is what I can say.
it's probably a good idea if you do. I don't think I've got anything that I can summon that would be worthwhile anyway, so I'm just going to wade into and just
You gotta stay adjacent.
use an area of effect thing.
Okay.
If you want that
Gonna
cold
move up
resistance,
here.
then I need you to stay near at least.
Oh wait, you're gonna give cold resistance? Do I have to cast defensively from this position?
No, because they are flat-footed.
Yeah.
They're flat-footed.
Okay, good. Spell resistance?
Yes.
Rolling the bypass, this is an area attack.
Okay. Good enough?
Okay. All right. Storm bolts. They have to make a fortitude save. DC 20. No, not DC 24. DC 25.
One succeeds.
Okay. Also going to double check the range here real quick. Oh, good. I can hit all of them. Okay, so the one that succeeds takes half. All right, they take, everyone that failed takes this full amount of electricity damage unless they have resistance and are stunned for 1 round. 4.
Okay.
Does stunned impact reflex saves?
I don't know if there's an official rule.
I think it does.
I'll look it up.
You lose some dexterity, but I don't think it affects saves.
All right. Blue is stunned. Talon.
Yeah. Resist energy, communal, cold
Okay.
on self and all companions.
All right.
Mount.
Okay.
5-foot step direct Selena to attack. Against
Okay.
Red. Which she will.
I made a good tactical decision there.
Do her weapons count as being silver? They're +3, so would that cause them to?
High enough to overcome material requirements. So yes.
Okay. Now, okay. Yellow is stunned. Velok.
All right. 5-foot step, and I will do chain lightning.
Okay.
So they all will need to make reflex saves.
Okay.
I'll make the main one against the yellow, and then the rest will have the other
Okay.
effects.
Most of them.
Yeah, it'll be against 20. So be 25 against yellow, and then 23 against everyone else.
Yellow fails. The others succeed, except green can't make the save because he's still stunned.
Okay, so 19. That does a. So let me look it up. 19 times 114 for those that failed, and 57 for those that succeed.
Okay. Yellow is down. And because he's undead, he's automatically destroyed. Because they don't get the death sequence. Red.
It's stunned.
Yeah. Is going to channel negative energy to heal undead.
But you are stunned.
No, he's not.
Then everyone gets stunned.
No.
Then who did?
Red alone did not get stunned.
Ah. Oh, 21 hit points worth of healing isn't going to save you, buddy.
Green is stunned. Top of the round, Tyria.
Okay. Considering this entire situation, let me take a look at my spells again. Wouldn't work. Slay living, no. I am going to cast Consecrate.
Okay.
I'm going to double check how much area that covers.
All right.
Here we go. It covers 25 emanation, 2 hours level, blesses an area, DC to resist positive channeled energy within the area, gains a +3 sacred bonus. Undead creature entering suffers minor disruption, suffering a -1 penalty on attack rolls, damage rolls. It cannot be created within or summoned within if the consecrated area contains an altar, shrine, or other permanent fixture. The modifiers above.
Okay. All right. You can cast it.
It's a little thing, but it's useful. Huh?
You can cast it.
Okay, good. I'm going to put it on here.
Okay. So it gets all of them.
And I end my turn after that.
Okay. It's Blue's turn. He is going to use his yeah, he's gonna use his attack. So minus only 3. Crit threat. 24 confirm.
Who's under attack?
Darby.
Okay.
Does 24 confirm?
Rolls the attacks against me.
Yes. Well, they were. It was an attack and then a crit threat.
Oh, the confirmation. It doesn't confirm. Sorry, you're
Okay.
cutting out still.
He sounds fine to me.
Sounds fine to me too.
So that's $16. 9. Oh, 6. 48. So here is the damage from the bite. Hello?
We hear you. I don't know what Darby's doing.
All 4s. That's impressive.
Here is some cold damage. And Darby needs to make a fortitude save.
All the cold gets resisted.
Darby?
How much resistance was it again?
All of it.
Okay. Give me a moment. I hit the equals button.
You need a fortitude save.
I know. I'm fixing my HP. Buttons will click. There we go. One moment. Okay. Fortitude save. God, I am mistyping everything. There we go. Roll, please. Roll. 19.
No. So you'll roll against its effects on your next turn, is I think how it works.
Okay.
Talon.
I'm sorry, I missed what just happened. He was attacked in melee and what was-
Poisoned.
Right.
Does the poison happen now and then again on his next turn, or does it happen on his next turn?
The first thing happens immediately, if I recall correctly.
Okay, so in that case, it's going to do more cold damage that will be resisted, and 3 points of charisma damage.
Ooh. It's not good for an oracle.
No, it's not.
Charisma.
Charisma. Okay. Oh, that sucks a lot.
Okay.
Do you want to get rid of it, or do you want me to attack?
I can get rid of it when the time comes.
Okay.
Talon.
Right, so we have Red Fella is injured somewhat. Is any other injured?
They're all injured.
They're all injured.
They've all taken 2 area effects.
Yeah. Blue has just gone. We're gonna go with the full attack.
Okay. Roll.
Yeah, I was just considering the conditions that apply. I guess none of them.
So the first attack kills it.
Okay. I will activate Yomene's Inspiring Sword instead then.
Okay. Colin.
Light up green.
Okay.
There we go.
3 hits. No, 4 hits, and both crits confirm.
Cool. Hold on. If both crits confirm, that means a 23 hits.
No, it doesn't.
Well, the third confirm for the third set is a 19 plus 4 is 23.
Okay, I wasn't doing them quite that way. So okay then. So just 1 does.
Yeah. First is the first, and then the second is -5, and the third is for the third set of attacks.
Ah, okay.
That is what that's for.
Okay. So yeah, then the crit in the second set confirms, and there are 4 hits.
Okay. Okay. 1, 2, shit. Subtract 1 from that. I hit the one that includes point blank, and it doesn't. There's the crit, and there's the regular.
Wah wah.
And I will 5 foot to here.
Okay. Velok.
Alright. That's a shot. Yeah, full attack. Full attack on blue with rapid shot.
Okay.
All these are at +2. So that would be 34 for the lowest.
That does hit.
Oh, right. So no spell. It's 28, 78, 81, 111, 119, 139 by my count. Go team.
You uh uh the wall carvings are full of they depict some kind of shadowy landscape full of nightshades. Roll knowledge planes.
Planes.
That was +8.
Oh, okay. I'll take that. So that would be 35, including my negative levels. 54.
So nightshades hail from sort of the intersection between the plane of shadow and the negative energy plane, and that's what this is of.
Okay. That's interesting.
Is there any chance we could cease for the day? I know we had a bit of a later start, but a little pressed for time.
Yeah, I'm not against it.
That's acceptable.
I'm fine with it, yeah.
Mhm. Before
Same.
we do anything else, is this a door or is this a wall error?
That's the wall.
Okay.
It's either there's white there or there would be brown in the other room because they share a wall.
Okay. Cool.
There's a couple other places where the white is dominant.
All right. Cool.
Yeah. And so now you've started to notice that there is a bit of a theme.
Yeah. In this section.
Well,
So I think one time you mentioned that you were doing like an actual like mini module. Was this like all your own creation or?
yes.
Oh, okay.
I did not do the other thing because you would have leveled up immediately, and it was balanced for 17th level characters, so you
Alright.
would have been over leveled. But yeah, this is of my own design.
That being said, you can throw us into a balance for 20th level, and we will do just fine.
Probably.
Yeah, it's yeah. I mean, technically speaking, none of the highest encounter that you could have faced is about CR21, and I say about because it's there's a significant trade-off involved that is not necessarily trivial to calculate, but yeah.
Well, obviously, as
So
a
it's-
melee character, I will burn up a couple of times if we go against super high
Yep.
CRs, but
Yeah.
I don't think there's much stuff we couldn't eventually whittle down.
Yeah. Yeah, totally. So
All right. Well, good game.
Definitely.
Until next week.
Yep. We'll see you guys next week and or tomorrow, depending.
Yeah. Right.
Yes, because of the game I run. All right, I hope you guys are ready for the rest of that big overland encounter too.
Yeah.
Should be fun.